Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling stiff, sluggish, or just not as vibrant as you used to? Maybe you've noticed that your energy doesn't last as long as it once did, or that little aches and pains seem to stick around longer than they should. Well, what if I told you that a few simple changes to your morning routine could help turn that around, not just for today, but for years to come? In fact, research shows that adopting the right habits after 65 could add decades to your life, and not just any years, but good ones, filled with energy, joy, and vitality. That's what we're talking about today. Because let's face it, getting older doesn't have to mean slowing down. With the right approach, your golden years can be some of the most fulfilling and active of your life. So, let's dive into a few morning habits that can set you up for a longer, healthier, and happier future. First up, hydration. Now, I know you've probably heard this one before, but stick with me because it's more important than you might think. After a full night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, everything feels harder, your joints might ache a little more, your mind feels foggy, and even your digestion slows down. But here's the good news, starting your day with a glass of water, room temperature, with a squeeze of lemon if you like, can kickstart your metabolism, flush out toxins, and even help lower blood pressure. Think of it like giving your body a fresh start every single morning. Now, let's talk about movement. I'm not saying you need to run a marathon or spend an hour at the gym, far from it. But gentle, intentional movement first thing in the morning can work wonders for your body and mind. Something as simple as stretching your arms overhead, rolling your shoulders, or taking a short walk around the house can get your blood flowing, loosen stiff muscles, and even boost your mood. You see, when you move your body early in the day, you're sending a signal to your brain, I'm alive, I'm capable, and I'm ready for whatever comes my way. And that mindset can carry you through the rest of the day with more energy and confidence. And finally, let's not forget about gratitude. Now, I know this might sound a little abstract compared to drinking water or stretching, but hear me out. Taking just a minute or two in the morning to reflect on what you're thankful for, whether it's the sunshine coming through your window, a good night's sleep, or simply the fact that you're here, able to enjoy another day, can have a profound effect on your overall well-being. Studies show that practicing gratitude can lower stress, improve sleep, and even strengthen your immune system. So why not give it a try? Before you even get out of bed, think of one thing that brings you joy. It's a small habit, but it sets the tone for a happier, more positive day. Now, these are just the first few steps, simple, yes, but powerful when done consistently. And the best part? They don't require any special equipment, expensive memberships, or drastic lifestyle changes. Just a few mindful choices each morning can add up to a lifetime of benefits. So, let's keep going, because there's more to explore, and I can't wait to share it with you. Now that we've covered the power of hydration, gentle movement, and gratitude in the morning, let's talk about something just as important, nourishing your body the right way. You've probably heard the saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and while that's true at any age, it's especially crucial after 65. But here's the thing, not all breakfasts are created equal. What you eat first thing in the morning can either fuel you for the day ahead or leave you feeling sluggish by mid-morning. So, what should you reach for? Let's start with protein. As we get older, our bodies need more protein to maintain muscle mass, keep our bones strong, and even support brain health. A breakfast rich in protein, like eggs, Greek yogurt, or a smoothie with nut butter, can help stabilize your blood sugar, keep you feeling full longer, and give you steady energy instead of that mid-morning crash. And if you're not a big breakfast person, that's okay. Even a small handful of nuts or a slice of whole grain toast with avocado can make a difference. The key is to avoid sugary cereals or pastries that spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling tired later. Next up, sunlight. Now, this might seem like a small thing, but getting natural light in the morning is one of the simplest ways to reset your internal clock and boost your mood. When you step outside, or even sit by a sunny window, within the first hour of waking, your body gets a clear signal that it's time to be alert and active. Sunlight also helps your skin produce vitamin D, which is essential for bone health, immunity, and even mental clarity. And if the weather isn't cooperating? No problem, just turning on bright lights in your home can help. The idea is to mimic the natural wake-up cues your body craves. Now, let's talk about mental stimulation. Many people think of mornings as a slow, quiet time, and while there's nothing wrong with easing into your day, giving your brain a little challenge early on can sharpen your focus and even help protect your memory over time. This doesn't mean you need to solve complex puzzles unless you enjoy that. It could be as simple as reading a few pages of a book, doing a crossword, or even having a thoughtful conversation with a loved one. The goal is to engage your mind while it's fresh, setting the tone for a day of clarity and purpose. You might be noticing a pattern here. None of these habits are drastic or difficult. They're small, intentional choices that add up to something much bigger, a morning routine that supports your health, energy, and happiness for years to come. And the best part? You can start with just one or two of them and build from there. So, let's keep going, because there's still more to explore, and these next habits might just be the missing pieces you've been looking for. Now that we've covered how to nourish your body, harness the power of sunlight, and give your brain an energizing morning boost, let's talk about two more game-changing habits. Ones that often get overlooked but can make all the difference in how you feel, not just today, but for decades to come. First, deep breathing. I know, it sounds too simple to be powerful. But here's the truth, most of us breathe in a shallow, rushed way without even realizing it, especially first thing in the morning when we're still shaking off sleep. And that shallow breathing keeps our bodies in a low-level state of stress, making us feel more tense and tired than we need to be. But when you take just 2 or 3 minutes to breathe deeply, inhaling slowly through your nose, letting your belly expand, then exhaling fully, you activate your body's relaxation response. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure lowers, and your cells get more oxygen. It's like hitting a reset button for your entire system. Try it right now as you're reading this. Sit up straight, place a hand on your belly, and take 3 deep breaths. Feel the difference? That's the power of starting your morning with intention instead of rushing straight into the day. And finally, let's talk about planning your day with purpose. Now, this doesn't mean making a rigid to-do list that stresses you out. Instead, it's about asking yourself one simple question: what's one thing I can do today that will make me feel proud or joyful when I look back tonight? Maybe it's calling an old friend you've been meaning to reconnect with. Maybe it's trying a new recipe or taking a different route on your walk to notice something beautiful. The key is to choose something that gives you a sense of forward motion, because having even one small, meaningful intention for the day keeps your mind engaged and your spirit uplifted. Studies show that people who cultivate a sense of purpose tend to live longer, healthier lives, not because they're chasing huge goals, but because they find meaning in ordinary moments. So there you have it, a morning routine that doesn't demand hours of your time or a complete lifestyle overhaul, but instead offers simple, science-backed ways to invest in your health and happiness. Think about it: hydrating, moving gently, practicing gratitude, eating a nourishing breakfast, soaking up sunlight, stimulating your mind, breathing deeply, and setting a small intention. None of these take more than a few minutes on their own. But together, they create a foundation that can help you feel more vibrant, resilient, and alive than you may have felt in years. And here's the most important thing to remember: you don't have to do all of these perfectly, or even all at once. Start with 1 or 2 that resonate with you. Maybe tomorrow morning, you'll drink a glass of water and take 3 deep breaths before getting out of bed. Maybe next week, you'll add 5 minutes of stretching while you listen to your favorite song. Small steps, consistently taken, add up to big changes over time. So here's my challenge to you: try just one of these habits tomorrow morning. Notice how it makes you feel. And when you're ready, add another. Because you deserve to wake up each day feeling energized, optimistic, and ready to embrace all the possibilities ahead. After all, age isn't about slowing down, it's about knowing how to move through life with wisdom, joy, and a deep appreciation for every sunrise. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits are you excited to try? Or maybe you've already found a morning ritual that works wonders for you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. Here's to your health, happiness, and many more vibrant mornings to come.